So, anyway, talking about International Women's Day.
Yep, we have, as we mentioned earlier on, a performance, okay? Who do we have in the studio, Steve?
Exactly. This person dances for a big cause and a big reason, highlighting and creating awareness on domestic violence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's follow her beautiful performance right now. We have Kamini Manikam, okay? And her song entitled Woman Thou Art Beautiful.
That's right. If you want to find out more about her cause, let's watch her performance. Then we shall have a chat with her.
Exactly.
Stay tuned.
மண்ணில் வந்த காவியமே மண்ணில் வந்த காவியமே தெய்வம் தந்த ஆடும் ஓவியமே தெய்வம் தந்த ஆடும் ஓவியமே ஓவியமே காவியமே ஓவியமே ஆடும் பதுமையடி
தலம் குத்தக்கட்டி குத்தக்கட்டடி கிட்டத்தக்க ஜும் தா தக்க நக ஜொன்னு தக்க திம்மி தக்க தக்கும் தரி திக்கும் தா குக்கும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தா தக்க நக்க ஜொன்னு தக்க திம்மி தக்க தக்கும் தரி திக்கும் தா குக்கும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தா தக்க நக்க ஜொன்னு தக்க திம்மி தக்க தக்கும் தரி திக்கும் தா குக்கும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தா தக்க நக்க ஜொன்னு தக்க திம்மி தக்க தக்கும் தரி திக்கும் தா குக்கும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தா தக்க தா ஜொன்னு தக்க திம்மி தக்க ஜும் தா தக்க தா ஜொன்னு தக்க திம்மி தக்க ஜும் தா தக்க தா ஜொன்னு தக்க திம்மி தக்க ஜும் தா ஜொன்னு தா தக்கும் தரி குக்கும் தா ஜும் தா ஜொன்னு தா தக்கும் தரி குக்கும் தரி குக்கும் தரி தக்கறத தரகடதோ தக்கறத தரகடதோ தக்கறத தரகடதோ குக்கும் தரி திக்கும் தரி தக்கறத தரகடதோ
There you go. You just witnessed the beautiful dance by, of course, Kamini Manikam. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
So tell us more about that. Is it a part of Bharathanatyam?
Yes, exactly.
I pronounced it correct. Yeah, Che. All right. Tell us more about your whole life story, right? How you got started in the dance performance and how your life changed when you met this true story of a young woman, right, who chose to suffer in silence.
Yeah. Okay. Well, talking about dance, my mom, she's actually a dance teacher, and she has been in the industry for the last 48 years. Yes, and so that's how I came into this. And dance and music has been a part of my lifestyle, and I would say that it has done so much of goodness in my life. And I realized that, dancing, because if you see, Bharathanatyam is actually a dance of divinity. But I realized that I wanted to do something for humanity. And that's how I wanted to take this forward. And so happened that I came across many abused women. And they have shared their stories with me, and I felt really bad. And there's something that I always wanted to do. And this young lady's story was, I think it has to be the worst that I've ever came across.
Yeah, we've read about it, but please, let's share with the viewers.
Well, she has been she was raped, and she actually married her ex-husband.
Rapist,
And
right?
yes,
Yeah.
and so what happened was she was tortured for the last 14 years. And she's been going through this, and there came a moment where, there were gangsters that came and threatening her, and her right thumb got chopped off. And it's a very terrible story, and I so much wanted to do something for her. And that's when I realized that I can use my dance to actually create awareness, because domestic violence is something that it is happening around us. And and there is a lot of women who are suffering in silence, where they do not know where to go for help. Yeah.
I see. So that's where you actually became the producer, director, dance choreographer, what else? Of this show, right?
Designed
That's
this
been
costume as
staged. Design costume designer.
Yeah.
It's called Lipstick, celebrating womanhood. This happened like over the weekend, right?
Yes, over the weekend.
Tell us more about it.
Right. Lipstick, the name seems very glamorous. But what exactly it means here is that lipstick, it's an icon of womanhood. Just like many textures and colors in lipstick, every woman is unique and special in her very own way. So that's how I wanted to actually symbolize lipstick as an icon of womanhood. And this is going to be an annual thing, which I'm going to do every year. And this year we have chosen to highlight domestic violence. Yeah.
So how's the response from our fellow Malaysians?
Okay, well, as I said, I have danced in many stages, and overseas and abroad, and it was very much on a commercial way, and as well as divinity. I mean, we were propagating religion.
Okay.
But the response that I usually get from the public is like usually, oh wow, Kamini, that was a beautiful performance and all that. But this time it was a little different, because every woman came and hugged me, and they were in tears. And even during the show, many were in tears. Yeah, in fact, when I was dancing, I was also in tears.
Wow.
It was a really emotional moment. And what is so beautiful is that, we have actually created a visual and auditory impression on the audience, impacting them. And we have actually created the awareness. And people have realized how much is it painful, what is the suffering of people out there. And let's not be cruel. What is important is to have compassion, love, and mercy. Yeah.
So, wow, that's really, really beautiful, Kamini. We support you in whatever you do for the future, right?
Thank you so
now,
much.
what do you think about the situation of domestic violence back then, let's say perhaps, 20 years ago compared to today? Are we better protected?
Well, I would say it's definitely better protected, because you have lots of women's-led organizations like WAO, we have got Sisters in Islam, we've also got Awam. There are many organizations are there to actually help. And there's also, the what do you call that? Whatever procedures are there, the counseling, and there is also shelters for women. But the thing is, women need to seek the right help.
Yeah.
The problem lies here to the women itself.
They choose to be in silence.
Yes, they like to talk to the four walls. To the four walls among themselves. They don't want to seek. And even if they seek, exactly,
taboo.
yeah. And even if they want to go and share, they share it with their friends who are not actually giving them the right help. So that's what is really important. Even when we had this, we actually made a point. Even in our souvenir magazine, we actually wrote what is domestic violence.
Indeed.
What
The
are the
center page, in
procedures?
fact.
Yes. What you need to do, who you need to seek for help. And there were also pamphlets from WAO and also from Women's Center for Change, Penang.
I see.
And we were also helping to sell some books on teaching children to be safe. And because, with the rise of child sexual abuse, it's really important to educate our children.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, Kamini, before we let you go, right, maybe you can share with us your Facebook page, or any way you have a website or something. You know why? Because apart from your talent and good works in all the dance performances and all, people actually know you as an icon right now for, domestic violence. Do not suffer in silence. So maybe, if they would like to
Thank you.
pour
Yeah.
out to you or share something or get more information, where do they go to?
Right, first and foremost, I have to say I'm absolutely humbled by your compliment.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess there are a lot out there who are willing to help, and women really need to seek the right help. And you can always contact me. I mean, we can always keep in touch through my Facebook, Kamini Manikam. It is KAMINIMANIKAM. Kamini Manikam.
There you go. Thank you so much, Kamini Manikam, for
Thank
doing
you.
what you do, right? Internationally acclaimed dancer itself, doing it for a good cause. Now, thank you. Now, folks, of course, coming up next, we have a special clip on this Lahad Datu intrusion, right? And guess what, folks? Believe it or not, time flies. It's already like, 1 year already since the intrusion. And of course, that was the moment that's truly memorable because the whole nation actually came together in unity to, of course, go against all sorts and forms of intrusion into the sovereignty of Malaysia. So we have a special video clip for you, narrated by Annie, of course. Take a look at the Lahad Datu clip.